In this video, we're going to cover troubleshooting and testing using the Test All button, how to design with multiple emulators, and running multiple emulators concurrently, as well as troubleshooting bugs. Click each section at least 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't see any value in clicking on. I think we already covered how to handle animations over pip buttons in the first one. So this one's not all that necessary. So we'll just make a really quick one for that. Let's see. Click on each section 5 times. Grab some of the text up here, maybe some of the colors up there. Click section 5 times. Let's do a event. Actually, we don't need to do that. Let's just delete this. First thing we're going to check for is there continue? What we want to have is if the continue button's on the screen, then let's go ahead and just click on it. I want to hit test and make sure there's no animation on it, and there's not one. So also I picked the colors over by the quarter and not over by the top. I think the animation is behind it, and the action is going to be click on continue. So if we see the continue button, we're going to click it. We'll just add 2 blind clicks. Add an action, click on that one, add another action, click on special effects. So we'll click no effects, click special effects. And if we see continue, and then on the no effects, we will hit continue, and then the special effects will return to home. And let's run this one. Oh, okay, that was quick. Oh yeah, it was already on the screen. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the end. This is the end. Okay, hold on a second. Let's pause right here. I got to the end screen. Let's see, where was I? I got to the end screen. I'm going to go over to it. This is the end, and you restart. When you hit the restart, it actually goes to the beginning so you can run the script again. But we're having something click this restart button, and we need to find it. Now, I kind of saw it happening, but let's say I didn't know where it was. Something's clicking this restart button, and I want to control it and not have it be handled by one of the other events. Something we haven't gone over is the test all event. I'm going to click on test all, and it's going to run the test on every single entry. And it's going to show you what worked and what didn't work. So it said, hey, click section 5 points. Didn't match. None of these worked. None of these worked very well. Oh, and the colors are a little off, but these are just totally different screenshots. It says, hey, this one worked, but that's because this is a group. And the group has nothing. It doesn't check anything. But in front of it is to see that we're on the right screen, so that one failed. Let's go on up. These did match, mostly because they're groupers. But they failed the event, so it doesn't go down into here. Let's go ahead and so this is a great way of figuring out what is going on in the middle if you show up and something's not working right. And look here, looks like our level 0 is matching the same thing as our finish. So let's work on that. Let's hit test, and we're finding that level 0 and finished have the same little check. There's just a basic check here. Okay, so what's different? Well, this is the end here, and this is intended to be with AppTestStudio. Let's go ahead and just grab some extra colors. So I'll grab that brown right there, added that brown, give it a nice brown color, which is kind of unique, unlikely to happen, and hit save, and now run. And now nothing is clicking our restart, but we do want to add it. We just don't want to add it by accident because we might want to change it later. Let's see, we'll call this the finished. And we'll grab some of the star. Let's do this is the end part. I'm going to grab some nice gray and blue, maybe some of the white and the D as our finish, and our action is going to be click on restart. Save and run. We clicked finish, and now we're back at the beginning, and we're going to rerun our script again. Let's see, script, oh, that one's a little, so that was the high accuracy one, so it's not exactly designed for every one of the screens. So while that's running, let's do something cool. I'm going to change, so I have 2 more instances of the emulator installed. So I'm going to change the design instance to 1. And now when I hit test, it's going to say, first of all, it's going to say, I can't find ATS window 1. And that's because it's not running. If I want to test in the other window, the 0, I can hit test, and it checks it. I change it to 1 and hit test. It's not running, again, by this indication down here. It says, hey, the window's not there, I can't find it. So let's hit start, and it's going to launch another instance of the emulator. So I've got instance 0 running the script right now, and I hit start on instance 1, so it's going to run that emulator. Okay, I don't have the AppTestStudio Trainer, so let's go ahead and get that added. Let's get that loaded. I'm going to also launch number 2 and hit start. I'm going to start that one up as well. So now I have 3 running. All right, so that one's installed on 1. See that 1 up there? I'm running on 0 still. And 2 just loaded. I'm going to go ahead and load that trainer. So now we have AppTestStudio Trainer installed on all 3 emulators. Or it's almost installed. It will be there soon. Now it's complete. Let's see if I can get them all together. We are working on our donations, and we have emulator 2 and 1. And this is one reason I like Nox Player, is it runs in the background. But let's go ahead and run our script on design 2. It's going to run and start and launch. Run, start, and launch on 2, and we're also going to run, start, and launch on 1. Now we have our script running in 3 screens. I guess I can just kind of do this, line them up. I'm going to hit continue on there and continue right there. And now we're going to let them go. I'm also going to make this a little tinier just so we can watch the things go through. Let's see, I don't know how to do this. Let's put this down here, I guess. 1's there, 0's there. So now we're controlling, looks like 3 at the same time right now. That one's going through, oh, it's still going. Let's see if I can get the other one on the screen. Okay, so it looks like, oh no, it's going. Okay. This one's on egg time, this one's on login bonus. Okay, now I see a little issue here. Look at this one. This one's not clicking continue like it should. So let's work on that while the others are running. Why not? All right, so this is 0, instance 0. We'll change our instance to 0 in the design view and go figure it out. We're on donate. Let's go to our donate line. That's why you should call it donate instead of level 12. You can find it. And so we hit test, and it didn't find anything. That's expected. Oh, look, it scrolls up and goes home before it does the donate check. So we need to move donate to the top of our script and hit save. And let's go ahead and run on 0 and run on 1 and run on 2, and we're going to get all 3 back to a working state. Now you might see that it says 8 there, and that's not the trigger. But since I restarted the script, it's working on that. How does this one? That one's going on to the other one. This one's still working on the search. Now I will say this screen's a little hairy here. It doesn't always. Sometimes you can't actually click on the guy. It might take a few tries for it to work. So what I might do, let's do this. Let's fix screen 13, because screen 13 can be problematic. Because sometimes you can click on the red guy and it's just not working. And we can go and look, and it is trying to drop off the red guy. But it's just not working. And even when I click on it, sometimes it doesn't work. So let's fix this. This is on level 13. So did I consistently call it 13, or did I call it drag each icon to the right? I did. Let's add a little helper here. So if we get stuck, let's do this. Let's add an event, move it to the top, and this is an enabled time event. We wait first. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Well, we'll make it aggressive. We'll wait for 1 minute. Wait for 1 minute. It repeats. And if we don't find anything in 1 minute, then we'll add an action of clicking down there and just going on. We'll just say end early. This can be, let's call this our wait 1 minute. When I hit wait first, it will wait 1 minute first before it continues. So after 1 minute of trying, it will then go into here and end early. Let's just test that. So we are on, this was, let's try it on, what actually did, it actually got through. All right. Actually, that one got through, but this one didn't. All right, so let's go ahead and put that on. Let's go ahead and just restart all of the scripts. So let's go to design 0 and hit run. That's going to reload this new version. We're going to reload version on 1, reload version on 2. And now we have a little timeout if we get stuck on this screen. Because yeah, sometimes the guys don't move. I sometimes have to click on them multiple times to get them to click. I'm not sure why. I think when they touch each other, they actually mess up. But now, let's go back to run. They will just skip after we... We'll just wait till I end early. I'm looking at this one here. It's actually doing it. It's just it's not responding to the clicking. And there it goes. End early. Clicked on there. So we got that. They got that end early link in there. That's just kind of like a fail-safe, like, hey, I didn't want it to work. You can also put them on these things as well. So maybe you only want this to run every 30 seconds, every 20 seconds. In this video, we covered how to troubleshoot and test, use the Trust All button, how to design with multiple emulators, and also running multiple automations concurrently, as well as troubleshooting bugs. In the next video, we're going to cover using the how to stop the system, how to restart the system if something goes wrong, also using the Boolean logic and or not conditions based on logic, and also multi-screenshots in children.